Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Makakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawadah from the Men of Valor Campaign, Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it can be edifying. And yesterday, some shit went down in New York with this streamer, which he's a Jake, Kai Cenat. There was another one, Duke Dennis, and Duke Dennis is actually from Greenville, South Carolina, and a couple more people, part of the streaming group called AMP. I keep up with them, but it's it's really just some folly and bullshit. But nonetheless, he basically was doing a giveaway as it's gonna go into, and he told these people to pretty much pull up at this certain time, and they pulled up and showed their damn ass, man. And there's videos on here, but they trying to pretty much get them for inciting a riot, and that could be some real, putting himself in some real issues, because he wasn't thinking. Them dudes, man, they're not really mentally mature. Although they may be, grown men, a lot of their content is just some bull, but they make a lot of money. Like the script say, folly is set in great dignity. They get a lot of views, a lot of money off of doing pranks and doing shit. But nonetheless, there's a couple spiritual things and prophetic things you can take away from this by the mannerisms and how these people were acting out here, mainly thinking about Second Esdras, the 15th chapter, and how the Lord's gonna rouse up these spirits and everybody. All right, the love of many is gonna wax cold. People are gonna be out here pillaging shit, So this is just a little visual reference, as I show these different videos that are coming through, as to just an inkling of how it's about to be. Just wait till the food famines kick in. Okay, just wait till, the true sedition sets in on this place. But nonetheless, from zeroheads.com, it says NYC, or New York City, out of control as Twitch streamer arrested for inciting a riot. And I didn't know if he was arrested for real at first, but, the police pretty much came out and said, yeah, this shit is serious. It says all hell broke out on Friday afternoon when Twitch streamer Kai Cenat told his massive following to come out to Manhattan's Union Square Park, where he will be giving away PlayStation consoles and gift cards, among other items. So he was doing like a giveaway. And, that just shows the amount of, influence that he actually, got, over these young Jakes, young people, Edomites too. But, he's making a lot of money off this streaming shit, man. They basically like the new fucking rappers. They just sit in front of their camera, set it up in their room or whatever, and it started off with them playing video games, but now they just be talking and just doing shit. People send them money. So he was telling them to pull up. It says Cenat, a 21-year-old who has more than 20 million social media followers, at 12:30 p.m., I'm assuming Friday, used his Instagram account to announce he'd be showing up at 4:30 to give away PlayStation 5s, computers, microphones, and other electronic accessories. Between 3 p.m. and 3:30 p.m., things spiraled out of control. What exactly turned the crowd unruly isn't quite clear, but by 3:30 p.m., people were seen chucking garbage at police and taking down barriers around the perimeter. Witnesses reported seeing others throwing chairs and bottles. One person had a bruise on his face, and he said he was pushed to the ground. Police estimates crowd size climbed to a couple thousand people. All right, and we're gonna watch some of this. Check it out.
Why did you do that?
see it. Niggas throwing blows and shit. And these were the apostle would call GMO babies, man. You know, these niggas are out of control. You know, when they get into a crowd, like the scriptures say, follow not a multitude to do evil. Okay? You know, you won't catch none of us participating in some shit like this. You know, because, hey, it could be repercussions. All right? Luckily, Esau and his police force, you know, didn't just, you know, full on start taking motherfuckers out. You know, because they was throwing shit at police officers and whatnot. You know, but nonetheless, seeing this, you know, type of crowd and seeing these people acting unruly, okay, that's going to be a thing of the future, man. The very near future. And I'm sure all these people weren't necessarily Kai fans. You know, people will tell people and like, you know, people want to be a part of something. So, you know, you can imagine some of these people just turned up to show, you know, to do some shit. You know, here goes some more. I mean, you got this nigga dancing on somebody's car. Just some ignorant shit. Look at this fucking nigga, man. I already saw that one. That just show you how fast people can congregate, man. Some more. And more than likely, they got him out of there for his protection, man. You know, he had security and shit. I'm talking about Castanet, but, you know, these niggas get unruly quickly, you know. Look at this.
The social media influencer, Kai Cenat, is in custody. He is being questioned. And as you heard from the Chief of Department, a determination will be made whether he will be charged inciting a riot. One of the ideas being contemplated.
In the mix, you know, as Jack liked to say. But just imagine this, you know, when the food runs out, man. Especially in a very populated city like New York, you know, Chicago, Atlanta, you know, Dallas, Los Angeles, these different major cities. All right, and these people out here, you know, killing each other, man. Envision it. That's the main reason I wanted to play this, because you see all these people.
Oh, there he goes. He's out of here. He's trying to go.
Imagine,
oh, look, he's going too.
When the famine sets in, imagine when chaos ensues, and the police or the military is being activated, and they shooting to kill, man.
Nah, no way. He's gonna fall, bro. Oh, they smashed the back window. They broke the back window. No way. Nah, ain't no fucking way.
Once again, like I quoted, follow not the multitude to do evil, man.
Bro,
and most of these people, man, they're gonna be.
And I don't even know where Kai Cenat went, bro. He left.
Whether about the famine or about the sword, or about the military.
Bro, he's still on the taxi.
Jacob Trouble was gonna do a toll on these niggas, man. And I'm just not referring to one race. So anyway, they're showing that's Kai right there, and the nigga only like 5'6", but nonetheless, you know, this video isn't too much about, you know, what happened, but showing the visuals of how it's going to be like when Jake started turning up, because it does say this. I'm going to go ahead and grab this, Isaiah chapter 19. And I'm going to start at verse 14. It says, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Right, the Lord is causing modern day Egypt, because this is modern day Sodom, modern day Egypt, to fall and fail. Okay, the money's failing. You know, this economy, the people's belief in this system is failing. You know, and it's getting real sloppy. You know, Esau is moving real sloppy out here. Verse 15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. Right, and the Lord, you know, is causing these jobs pretty much to cease. The economy, once again, is slowing down. You know, they're going to pay people universal basic income to sit at home and collect the check. and they showed you what that was in the basically in the form of the stimulus checks, you know, a couple years ago during the crown, right? Verse 16, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and they shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it, right? And the Lord is going to mingle that perverse spirit, as we saw. You know, the Lord is going to put the spirit on these on the inhabitants to be full on against each other. You know, the Edomites, their hatred is going to be kindled amongst the inhabitants of, you know, pretty much Jake, and likewise for Jake. You know, Jake, the northern kingdom and southern kingdom, man, they gonna start fucking shit up too. As we saw, you saw how these niggas, look at these niggas, man. Niggas probably own shit, you know, tearing shit up, man. We saw what they was doing during the Black Lives Matter riots and whatnot, right? Verse 17, here is the point. And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he have determined against it, right? So, you know, Judah, the land of Judah, which is a people before it's a place, is going to be a terror unto Egypt. And once again, modern day Egypt is America, Babylon the Great. You know, these niggas, man, hey, you saw what these niggas were doing smash and grabs in the Louis Vuitton stores, the Gucci stores. Soon that's going to go from just, you know, petty theft, you know, stealing merchandise, to stealing food, stealing weapons for survival. All right, the Lord's going to turn up that heat, but the Lord is already putting a spirit on these people, man. And we'll finish off here because the main thing I wanted to get was 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Right? We're going to scroll down. You're going to have to wait. 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, right? And I'm going to start at verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, right? This is something that's going to come upon the inhabitants of the world. Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And what's the modern day sword? The gun. But it could be multiple different, it could be actual swords, it could be, you know, axes, you know, pickaxes and different shit, you know, pitchforks, however you want to call it. But instruments, you know, the point of it is going to be, you know, to kill one another, right? Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, right? They're going to, you know, invade these different cities, you know, these streets, and eventually neighborhoods and houses. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, right? Because eventually the government is going to declare what's called martial law. You know, martial meaning warlike, you know, and law, you know, martial law, because there's going to be anarchy without law, lawlessness out here. And they're going to come in and bring order from the chaos, but they're going to allow chaos to ensue for a while. And the Lord is going to intensify that spirit of chaos, all right, so that Esau can, you know, try to come down with that great wrath. And the Lord, you know, is going to have Esau playing into the Lord's hands, because Esau is going to eventually push that sea hook. You know, these people are going to experience summary executions. You know, it ain't going to be no going to court, you know, having a court date, bailing out. You know, you doing something, you getting caught doing something, yeah, you getting judged on sight, man, by these different FEMA troops and UN troops, man. You know, yeah, they can do all that now. And luckily the police was just, they was chilling. But if they wanted to really crack down, man, they could have. Esau got some weaponry out there. He could have mowed them niggas down. You know, but it ain't time yet. When that time comes, all right, you gonna see it, man. The scripture said, time like never before on the earth. Verse 18, it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, right? Men are going to be afraid. And if men are going to be afraid, how much more the women? As we always mention. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right, it's going to be a lack of bread out here. It's going to be famines, intense famines, man. And these people, like I always quote The Dark Knight, you know, where Joker was speaking with Batman, he said, these people, man, You know, they're only as good as something. I forgot exactly how the quote goes, but he says when the chips are down and when their backs are against the wall, these people, they'll eat each other, man. You know, they're only civilized right now because of stability. As soon as you introduce instability, these people get desperate, man. They get desperate. So nonetheless, this right here was a visual of that. This was just over a damn giveaway. All right, how much more when there's no food, when there's no water, okay, when there's no power? I'm talking about the electrical grid. All right, the Lord is going to allow these things to come upon the earth, Lord willing. You know, so just want to show this, Lord willing, was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.